Praise and self-efficacy. What is self-efficacy? It relates to how competent an individual feels in a given context in relation to a specific task. Subsequently, it informs a self-belief system, the ability to execute a behavior when they want to. A drug also has efficacy. It relates to how potent the effect of the drug is. What is the maximum possible effect? In a way, you could describe self-efficacy in similar terms, more specifically competence. Regardless, there exists a context and an individual has an effect in a given context. There are, of course, individual differences. It could be, for example, an individual's ability to speak confidently and convey ideas in front of a group. So if they have high self-efficacy, they're able to execute this skill when they want to, and they feel very confident and they have an effect and it's effective. So there's a lot of different skills and that we can develop and become more capable and competent in. So if you have a small square which represents your current competency as a coach, teacher, or manager, they would help you create a bigger square through which you can move to develop that skill. They can point out where you are unaware of where you're making errors. They can help you see some weaknesses and help you to develop in the right way, to develop the skill in the right way. They learn, adapt, and progress through skill-based learning within a given area. So it could be represented very simply like so. You have a current competence level and then you have a set competence target. It's why feedback is important. It provides awareness of current level and then a suitable target can be created. This process is essentially moving through Vygotsky's zone of confidence, a zone of development, thus becoming more capable and competent. So you have a zone of proximal development. This is what the learner is capable of doing with guidance. It is also about what the learner can do without feeling it is boring, without feeling too challenged and maybe upset by the complexity of the task. So it needs to be appropriately thought about and assigned to the student. Of course, focus on skills that have cross-contextually have significance. For example, interaction and speaking for my age group or any age group for which there is in-depth grading criteria. So we know how to monitor and observe an individual's public speaking ability. Specificity becomes more important as development continues, as it's harder to continually progress. It becomes harder to become more competent unless different skills are developed through appropriate challenge. We must clearly define what the learner is capable of and create a set of expectations for them and a set of goals for them. So, choose an area in which you would like to become more competent. What action could you take to improve self-efficacy there?